Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and as you see, we are back in our nuclear processing thing. Now, I have had, we have an issue at the moment whereby we can't actually get any more uranium processed because I kind of forgot to turn off these ore processing machines. So we are totally full to the brim with 238, and that's completely my fault. I forgot to stop these belts when when we have enough 238 in these chests. However, I have decided to go ahead and make a foolproof system for this. First of all, I'm going to request some steel chests from the world. I also want to make this area completely foolproof. You don't have to change it as you go along. And so we're going to get some other things sorted out here. Now, I want... Okay, there are my chests. The first thing I would love to do is we're going to cut off this here for now. So we can get all of this stuff sorted. Oh my gosh, all the belts here. Keep running over them because I have all these exoskeletons going on. I want to make... this last one, an active provider chest, as it happens. Let's just go ahead and do that. But I'm going to wire up the, well, let's do one thing at a time. Let's make these steel chests here. And instead of having one of these being a passive provider, I'm going to make one a requester over there, and this one is going to be an active provider. Now this guy is only going to work if these chests are full. So let me get that sorted out. So we're going to hook up to all of the non-requester chests, right? So this one will only insert into the active provider if all of these are completely full. Okay, so let's just do that. We'll select our 238 here. And this is the circuit connection. We don't want to hook it up to logistics, this one. We want to say if this is greater than or equals to 30. Let's see, I wrote it down on a little bit of paper because I had quite a bit of time sorting this out earlier. 33,600. Where does that number come from? That is 7 chests. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 48 stacks of 100 pieces of 235. So when all of these chests are full, this is going to go to the active provider and store it in the base somewhere. Now, this one, we can remove that inserter from there. And this one, we want to request uranium if, and the way we do that is hooking up this inserter here. We'll call on the logistics network for this one. Enable this if we have more than 4,800. Right, yep, I was looking at my list. If there is more than 4,800 in the system. Okay, so that means, why do I do 4,800? Because I'm going to hop over here and put down another chest, just like this, except for a, it's going to be uranium 238 instead of 235. There we go. Okay, and this is what it's going to look at. So the requester chest is going to request any amounts of uranium above what is in this chest. Okay, that's how that's going to work out. Now, I think all of these kind of they all get weirded out. They did. And for some reason they got emptied, and I don't know exactly why that is. Probably because they couldn't output in the chests. They were taking out too many items, which is unfortunate. That's okay though. We're gonna get them restarted, and it'll be all okay. There we go. Let me take some from the end and shove them in here. Just take the excess, put it in there, and we'll get all of these guys restarted shortly. That one goes there. Okay, so we've got 4 going, and that should be enough just to kickstart the whole system into working again. Now, this is now set up, and this is going to request all of the uranium in storage. So let's check on our logistics system. I want to see if that number matches. It says we have 6.2K U238 in storage, and indeed we do. That does not look at these steel chests, by the way. These are a totally different network. Now, there is a new alert here, and I confess, all of these little triangles, they look the same to me. I assumed that this one was the same as the modules missing one, but it is not. This one is actually for storage chests. We're missing some up here, which we'll get to, but we're also missing some here. And I'd like to go and put some in there because we really do need them to get sorted out. Oh, and I need Logibots too. I forgot about the Logibots. No. There we go. I need to request some. Logibots, where are you? Get rid of this. Don't need that anymore ever. Oh, and you know what I completely forgot to do? I was saving it at that point, but I have used Dustine's brand new mod, Biters Be Gone. You might have noticed the text on the lower left and the complete elimination of all biters. I have done a mod showcase on that particular mod if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool. Basically, there is no console command to remove biters completely from spawning. So Dustine was kind enough to write a mod so that I could do that without having to run that console command multiple times. Now I was going to get some bots. Okay, there we go. Let's have like 1,000, please. And that's because steel is suffering more than slightly right now. Get rid of these things. Don't need any of these right now. Get rid of this blueprint. I just want to be able to carry as many as I can of chests and things in my inventory. Canna has bots. Yo, give them to me. There we go. We got 50. We got more. We got stuff coming. I'll just kind of like empty out all of these things that I really don't need any longer. So that I can carry those bots down to that steel section, because when we had that connection issue a while back, a couple episodes ago, unfortunately it drained all of the bots from that system, which is unfortunate. That's okay. We'll be fine. We'll try to be fine. There they go. We are getting a ton of them. Let's see where we can walk with this thing going on here. Walk up to there and still be in the zone. And after that, we'll be out of the zone. Okay, let me just deliver these bots here, because right now we're not getting any steel production because we have 16 bots in this particular zone. Somebody mentioned, yes, you can release bots into the air like this. If you have distinct networks of them, be sure you release them in the right area. There we go. Of course, in this case, it would be much faster if I just sort of control-clicked them in, but just for your own entertainment. And if there are no roboports anywhere on the whole map, you can actually write in bots. You can make like little skywritings. It's kind of fun. Okay, so we have things finished. That's finished. That's done. We should be getting some more uranium around here. Remember, they do take double the amount initially to get going, but I can just prime this guy with some of the extra bits that have been generated by the other machines. There we go. This one can go here. That's right, they were totally down all the uranium there. That one's done. I'll take that one bit there. Okay, I don't know if we'll have enough or not. There we go. Let's get this out of here, and we want to get rocket fuel out of here too. Okay, the last thing that we need to do for this section here is connect up the belts that are feeding these particular machines here. Now, Mike tells me that it only takes 12 of these processors to eat an entire belt of ore. So we're going to cut down this a little tiny bit. I think we'll probably pull one off of each side, because we have right now 14. Right, so we can take 2 of these off. Though the end ones will not be fully beaconed, will they? No, definitely not. But we could fully beacon them. Alright, we're going to take off these end guys right here. There we go. And this one... because we had way too many of these guys working. Okay, there's that one and this one, and we save some modules in the process as well. I think I'd like to just copy this guy. Wait, did it copy with modules? It did! How nice. Alright, let's get that one there, this one there, and that one already has one over there. Fantastic. Alright, so this should be our ideal ratio setup for this. Now, we want to get these belts controlled. Can we put a wire on here? No. I think it has to be an empty belt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these two belts, and then we're going to connect it to some power poles. I need to get over here. I could just string it across, actually. Okay, so let's just take this one off. We're going to put it along these power poles. Oopsies. These ones that go here. Keeps going too far ahead of me. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just take it upward through here, make it nice and neat, and connect it to right here. There we go. So we're going to read the contents of these chests. That's our goal here. And what we're going to set the condition to, and we can actually, let's get this flowing again. That can go. Now these are stopped right now, and we do want to have the enable disable condition online. So what we're telling the system to read is how much is in those chests. So if uranium, and let me see what we want to set it to. If it's greater than 20,000, 2, 3, there's 20,000, then stop the belt. Well, or if it's less than 20,000. Is that right? Okay, so if there's 20,000 in there, we want to stop the belt. And if there is 20,000, we're going to enable it. Okay, there we go. So let's make sure that we have all that information. Let's check this poll. We have 32,000 in storage, so it is working correctly right at the moment. Now we can test this whole thing if we want to. Let me go dump more of those robots in this area here. Here, take my robots. There you go. Enjoy. Have a nice time. Wait, do you need more? Are there more? There are more. Go. Have them. Enjoy. Make me some steel, please. Okay, if we take this stuff out, for example, and we auto-trash it, for example, that's another thing that we need to do. So it gets out of here. I want to see how much is in here. 30K. Alright, my goal is to get it below 20K. So how many we have now? We have 28K. And then this guy can even request more than that. He can request like 1,000. Okay. How much do we have now? 25K. This is going to be a lot of requesting, I have to say, but that's okay. We're gonna get it going here. We can actually set up the whole situation as well. Put that in there. More. How much are we at now? 22K. Come on, bots. You can take it from me. Go, go, go. Take stuff. It's just a lot of them are charging. I'm asking them to do unreasonable things. I fully admit this. Come on. Come on, bots. You can do it. I'm only using half the bots in the system. The rest seem to be just hanging around doing nothing. Are we short on storage space again? No, that's up there still. No, I should have plenty of chest space for all of those things. I really want to make this work here. Come on. I guess I could set down a... Oh, I have no storage chests. Oh my gosh. Let me go and request some. Because that would be useful. It would be really, really useful. I could even have one in here or something, or just outside, so they don't have to travel forever away to get things. Come on, guys, bring me a chest, please. Let's go. Gosh, they are taking stuff. There they go. But yeah, it's an issue of not enough roboports, I think, for charging. power poles to these guys. There they go. Yeah, if you see your robots hanging around in a sort of semicircular formation or just in the air, it's probably because they need to charge. We did get a couple of storage chests here. I think I'll just dump some of this stuff in there and then get more. I want to see if the whole condition thing works. How many do we have? We have 18K. Okay, and ore is flowing. That's exactly what I wanted to see happen. All right, so now we have not enough stuff in all those things. Of course, now we kind of like messed up our whole thing here, but that's okay. We're gonna be fine. No worries, right? I'll put some of the uranium back in there. But the idea of this system is for this this particular requester chest and inserter arm to insert any excess stuff in storage. Right now we have 20,000 in storage. Oh my god. Interesting experiment for sure. Anyway, but it's going to put stuff on the belt which most likely will block these inserter arms from putting stuff down. So this is having priority over the rest of these insertion system here. Now this is basically an overflow box, kind of for something like when you're at the very beginning of the process trying to get your 4235. This will allow an overflow. If all of these boxes are full, then it will allow overflow into here and it will store in your general storage system. And this requester chest will take it back out of your storage system. And thankfully we have conditions in which they will not conflict. All right, so what's going on here? Why do we have, what's happening? Do we have too much in the storage? Right, we have 20,000 uranium-238 in these boxes. So therefore, this shuts down, which is great. I think that's pretty cool. And we could even do something else if you don't want to waste energy here. You could put all of these on a single electric grid and then use the same condition to turn off the entire array if you desired to do so. That would involve cutting these connections between these lines here and then making it on its own circuit. But that's easily doable if you wanted to do so. Of course, you would want to keep your Covarex machines alive and functioning well. Okay, so I wasn't sure how long that bit would take, but oh, the other thing is I, of course, will upload this blueprint to the drive. I keep changing and refining this thing, but finally it's really working as I want it to, so I'm pretty excited about that without any tweaking. Usually I'd have to tweak at different parts of the game. For example, oh yeah, let's have a requester chest now that there's too much in the system, but now all of it's built in. Right, so what's going on here? We need, I think we need some ore here. Some more ore. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Let's get this belted on down here. And I'm going to, oh, really? Okay, how about, oh, we could do this anyway. Could do this here and put this one that way instead. Okay, cool. Let's get this out of here. Do our basically our belt filling technique. Prioritize the stuff coming from the side and then fill it with the extra just to make the belt full, and so we can have a full line of steel, or as much steel as can have coming out there. Let's go and check on those mines out here. See what's going on. There's like, is there anything coming this belt? No. I see nothing. Nothing at all. Yep, it is depleted and done. Our first iron patch is officially gone. That's kind of a milestone. Pretty nice. Okay, there we go. We'll just get rid of this beautiful amount of belt here. I have to say that I'm really, really proud of the factory and how it's been working, because we, all that time that we were building stuff, I think, well, we almost have complete sets of modules. I guess we're missing a little bit on the speed side, But overall, this entire array has modules. This is just fantastic. We are going to have to get some of this iron moving because right now it's not doing anything. And I also wanted to, if we have time at the end of this episode, or nearish the end anyway, my plan was to, oopsies, to go back and sort out some of the other stuff over there. Wow, this is like totally done. Very nice. Glad we got all of this organized. That's very nice. Well, that's interesting. I thought the power would come from the left. Let's get a big power pole over here. Okay. Fantastic. Right, are any of these working? Not really. Whoa, okay. So these haven't been working the whole time because I forgot a belt. No! That's quite sad. Poor miners unable to work because no belts? Oi. How much of these got? 1.9k, 408, 3.1k. Alright. I could even get this guy, like, this way. Huh. Not actually much I can do there, can I? Let's try to split it this way instead. That's better. That'll help them split the duties of mining a little bit better. I'm just trying to eliminate all of the stuff that's in here. Okay, I'm excited about this. Our factory's running at full production right now. How's rocket? Oh, we must have just gotten a rocket go off. We've sent 19 satellites so far into the atmosphere. And what are we short on? Looks like we're short on typically red circuits. Getting a few red circuits in the module area. And those are getting produced, but not enough speed modules. So that's unfortunate. How's red going? Red is suffering a little bit because we don't have enough green. What's wrong with green? Anything? The copper is not quite making it to the end here. These seem to be outputting very normally. And inputs are going fine. I think we just don't have enough green. I think we just need to build an outpost for greens because we're just not getting what we need to get, unfortunately. How is this going? This is looking okay. We're definitely not running out of iron. Looks like we're running out of copper toward the end here. And this may be, you know what, we could maybe improve this like very slightly. I'm thinking that if we extend this and attach it again, like here, that might work better. Maybe it'll help it go further along the line. Maybe a little bit. It's going to maybe a couple machines further. Maybe even a little bit more. Okay, let's just do that on the other side as well. There we go. Okay, that makes a few more machines run. It's not going to make a huge difference in the long run, unfortunately. Let's check how this is going. This is going absolutely swimmingly. We have 1,000 of these 21,000 U-238. So these machines will not have to run for a very long time until we finish processing all of that. I don't even know if we need this much processing because we're not going to be relying on nuclear power, and I know I haven't set that up yet, but that will be coming soon-ish. And so we have all we need for this. We have no biters to fight, so our atomic bombs won't be getting made. There are also other weapons you can make. You can make uranium cannon shells, explosive uranium cannon shells, as well as the ammo is called uranium... Oh, no, not that. This one, uranium rounds magazine, which is quite powerful compared to AP rounds. So those are all things that we're not going to make in this series. So this is kind of just a refinement toy project for this particular map, but it's okay. All right, so the other thing that I had planned for this episode is to start mining over, where is it? Over here. Start mining this iron patch and get it sorted out into these stations. So I will meet you over there. All right, we're in the northern part of the new smelting array area. And there's one thing that I completely forgot is to give this area some storage chests, because we have some bots around here which are complaining, I think. Where are they? Show me. Thing, show me. They're right here, right. They're like, yo, there's no place to drop off wood. So this is the north part of the station. What I'm going to do is we need to grab the recycling thingy from the other part of the station. Now this goes on car number 3, or the third car, however you want to call it. So what we're going to do is try to place it down there. So that's one. Wait, is that the third? Third? Or the third? No, we need engine 2, 3, 4 on the 4th car. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll place this right over here. And that way we're going to have a spot where these... Oh my gosh, there's so many robots holding wood. Imagine that. So next time the train comes around, it can load up on all of this stuff. Wow, there's a ton of wood. And get that sorted out. So that was one thing that I wanted to take care of before we go and start up that new mine. All right, let's take our train through the woods. This looks kind of cool. It's almost like floating through the woods. Pretty fancy. All right, we're going to go left here. I mean, right there and left there. Okay, good. We got here. We got here safely. No matter what the direction we came, we survived. We got there. Okay. Gonna go and stop. And here we are. Now, we've allocated 2 of these train stations specifically for iron ore. That's these 2 here. So if we want, we can have up to, that looks like, what, 16 belts, something like that. So here is our intended mining area. Now I'm guessing I should start putting down modules, but maybe it's not necessary just yet. Okay, let me grab some of these from my inventory. Oh wow, I didn't realize I was so short on them. Do I have any undergrounds? I left the building train up here from before. So maybe actually out of undergrounds. Oh no, I have no undergrounds. All right, well I might have to go back to the base and get some. But in any case, we can start on this stuff. Let's go to our blueprint for mining. Now, one of the things that I feel like I should say is that I like to use my blueprints and show you guys how convenient they are. But don't look at them as, oh my god, I want all of KOS's blueprints. Look at them as, I should make my own blueprint folder so that I have these convenience items available to me later. That's how you should see this. Because all of my blueprints, with the exception of very, very, very few, maybe like 1 or 2 literally, come from my own playthroughs and just fun with the game that I've been having for over a year and a half now. It's pretty cool. Anyone who does not know this, you can press shift click to place things over the top of rocks. There we go. Nice. Okay. And we're not going to need any of these things, nor that whole line over there. Okay. All right, and I can take off some of these outlying miners that are not necessary in the least. Ooh, looks like I need power poles too. All right, let's take off some of the miners that we won't need. And I do need power poles, good gracious. Okay, these are all going to be needed. Good, good, good. Nice. Power poles, where are you, my friends? I'm going to try to get as much done of this as possible, but obviously I do need to go back to the base for some things. Those can go away. That can also go away. These are just fine. Alright, and this one also can go. Rightio. Get those out of here. Cool. Oopsies. Nope, nope, nope. Right, okay, there we are. And we can place down a few more of these little guys. Okay, and this one, no, does not have any unique squares. So I always take out those because it feels like I just don't even need them really. Not really. This one does not either. Okay, take that out. These guys do have unique squares. Okay, cool. So this is very much placed. Now, I'd like to figure out here how much that we need per thing. I think we said 70 something. Or was it 60 something that we decided for the other patch? As to how many to put. 69 sounds okay. Here. There we go. And we're going to definitely need a balancer for this. How far do we want to go, though? Though the other thing that we could do is we could just feed every line. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We don't even have 16 lines, but we could just sort of shove them in here and place them as best we can. Maybe that's a better idea. Let's go 16 to 16 balancers. We need full. I think we need the full one. 4 wide bus. Now the 4 wide. I think we're going to go with this one. I'm just trying to think about how they work best here. What we're going to need to do is leave 4 spaces. 1, 2, oopsies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1 for good measure. 1 for extra good luck. Because I leave space because we need to align these guys here. Go. Yep. Okay, 4 would have been plenty enough, to be honest. Okay, there we go. I really should stop saying that phrase because I'm always honest with people. There's nothing about honesty in belt balancing, really. There are no lies involved in here. This is one of those silly catchphrases I think that everybody says, and then by the time you've heard it enough, it's like you keep saying it and it's just very annoying. So anyway, now the new question is, can I fit all this stuff in here though? Alright, so we said we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that means we're going to have 5 lanes free. Okay, then we'll just do our best. Let's skip the first one. So put one there maybe. And then the next one can go here. The next one maybe here. Just kind of distributing them sort of in an okay fashion. Of course, a lot of these are going to have completely different amounts of stuff going in as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that goes there. That'll be okay too. And these other guys I should definitely put in undergrounds instead of straight belts. Okay, we need to go back to the world, and I will go and get some supplies and come right back. Alrighty, and we're back. Got all of our robots sorted out here. And we just want to get some of these long lines shortened a bit with using undergrounds. Okay, there's one. Alright, there we go. Okay, we have several more. 1, 2, 3. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so that's perfect. Wrong way on the belts, though. Let's get these going. All right. And that one goes there. And this one should go right over here. I'm not going to worry too much about balancing because we have 2 stations to take all of this stuff out here. And these guys, are they set up the right way? Yeah, they should be just fine, I think. At least I'm hoping they were. I just kind of gave it a cursory glance, thinking, aha, it'll be fine. Right. There we go. Miners are now mining. Are there any that are out of power? Not yet. Oh, there's one. Okay. Let's get all the out of power ones. Oh, how lovely. There's some oil patches right over here, which we probably are not going to use for anything. Okay, we have pretty decent throughput on these belts. This is actually quite nice. It's all that mining productivity bonus. And look at this balancer work. Very, very even splitting on the outset here. And it is going to the various stations for stuff. Now, we can set up a train to get all this stuff going. Let's go here and put down our first train. In fact, we'll get 1 or 2. I think we'll get 1. Because it's such a close distance away from the smelting area, I think we just need 1. That would be fine. All right, I'm going to give this train apparently a very, very small amount of coal. I'm not going to do that. That seems like a little bit silly to me. Let's get a... I forgot I could just queue onto this. Right. Alright, I'm going to let that work for just 5 seconds while I set the filters in these cars. Okay, the first one will click. Oh god, come on. I really wish there was a way to like reserve all for a specific item. That would be so handy. I know there's a mod that does this, but I'm hinting toward any developers that might be watching. I really hope that that could be a thing. Right, so we're going to copy and paste the happy consist of this, the filters for this, to that. And let's change the color of the train because we all know the most important part of the train is the color. Yes, it helps it go faster. All right, so what is this called, this station? Does it have a name? Oh my god, we haven't named these things? All right, this is Uranium 1. Now, one of the things that I noticed as I passed by here on the train is Iron 1. Look at how it has been depleted on the edges. This is getting a bit pitiful. I might have to go and recover some of the miners from there. Some of them are completely done. So it's not great. But this station is filling up fairly well at the moment. Now these guys are called Iron 1, so I think I'll call these Iron 2. So we'll call these Iron 2. Oh, I don't want to call it IROM 2. No. Iron. Excuse me. That M keeps getting things messed up there. Though, one of the things that I could do is I could convert one of these into a copper station to get this copper over to this station and then take it to where we're going to have our copper smelting over in this area eventually. Now look at that, 68 million copper in this very funky shaped, kind of like a seed looking thing. I don't know what the heck it is shaped like, but it's cool. This one still has 36 million. This one's down to 11 million only in this patch. So this is really the right time to get things sorted. We've got 38 million in the patch right next to that area. But we need to get, I want to have train deliveries happening soon. So let's get this one going. Iron 2. We're going to go for inventory full. And then I want you to go to, did I not name? I bet I didn't name those stations, did I? I didn't. I don't think I did. No, no, no. No, I didn't. Oh, I did. Iron plates building too, but not these. No, you're going to be iron plates drop off. Okay, copy paste that one. Can I copy from the air? I don't think so. Let's see, copy paste. Oh, it does work. Look at that. Fantastic. I'm gonna make sure I get them all here. Swedish fish, good gracious. Okay, drop off, drop off. There we go. There's our drop off. So this is going to be iron plates pickup, these guys. All right, there we go. Or iron plates 1, I guess they're named. Or not. I'm going to call these iron plates pickup. Right. I'm going to copy this and paste, 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 and more paste. And I got them all right. Just checking. There we go. Hello, train. You're going to go to iron 2, full cargo inventory. Then you're going to go to iron plates drop off. And why did that float all the way up there? Inventory empty. And go. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Stop, stop, stop. Wait! I just wanted to wait till it stopped. It has not enough fuel in it. I just remembered about the fuel. Let's grab some from this box here. I just want to build, I want, yeah, one thing of coal is fine. You know, we'll take this whole train around here and see how much fuel it uses. All right, go to the drop-off, please. Let's go here. Oopsies. My mouse has gone funky. There we go. It does use quite a lot of... It uses that coal fairly quickly, actually, now that I'm looking at it. And I want it to see... Okay, we're going... What speed here? 164 miles an hour. It's a very, very short hop here. But we should be getting some rocket fuel in here. So I'm curious to see how that happens. I'm going to take out the coal. There we go. We'll see how this thing takes off. Now these may not actually work. Oh, it goes. There we go. There we go. Okay, rocket fueled train. Here we go. So it definitely accelerates much faster, but then again, it's not loaded either. So it's kind of hard to tell. It is going very fast though. Up to 220 or so miles an hour. Let's see what it goes loaded. I don't know if there's a difference in loaded speed or not loaded speed. Why? Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so it's hitting 230, 240. That's pretty decent speed, I have to say. Not too bad. Not quite twice what coal will do, but a decent speed nonetheless. Cool. So this is, did it go to the same station? I think it did. Why did it go to the same station? Probably because it was the closest one, I'm guessing. Huh. Okay, cool. Well, that's really nice little system we've got going here. So I think I'll hop off at the next station, and soon we need to do our... Let's get off here. There we go. As long as you don't move while the train is moving, you should be fine. Anyway, I think that's time to finish off for this episode. We've kind of done everything that I wanted to do. We revamped the nuclear processing array, which I'm hoping that that's the last time we make that kind of revision. How many things do we have? We have 18K in storage still, which is all right. But yeah, that's a really nice process going along there. And of course, we finished our mines out here. This is getting fully processed, and it is going and being sent now. We have an outside source for all of these, and hopefully we'll be feeding all of our furnaces very shortly. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.